Sometimes Erik Morales fights down to the level of opponents when he doesn't perceive them to be serious threats. Let's see how he handles this opponent.
If he does that tonight, he's going to be making a mistake.
He looks like the welterweight that he weighed in at tonight.
Well, you know what would be fun? If the fight goes the distance, we'll get to see how much Harold Letterman's card differs from that of his daughter, Julie Letterman. Does the acorn fall far, as we say, from the scoring tree? Erik Morales says, I'll cut off the ring, I'll make him stand and trade with me. Some figure that Zahir Raheem will do anything but stand and trade with Morales, but Raheem said, I'll fight him. We'll see.
Well, he's certainly standing more flat-footed than we're accustomed to seeing him.
Well, if he continues to fight that fight, he got his work cut out tonight, because Zahir is a very skillful, talented fighter with great coordination. And unless Morales picks it up, it makes it a more busy and intense fight. He's going to have a rough fight tonight on his hands.
So is there potentially still a world champion inside Zahir Raheem, Emmanuel, or has too much time gone by in his career?
I don't think so. I mean, I think so, but also the fact that he's fighting at his proper weight division. Weight was a major factor, as well as inactivity with this fighter.
Good left hook by Raheem. And you saw his hand speed, which is certainly comparable to that of Morales. Straight right hand over the top by Morales. That's one of his better weapons.
It's interesting looking at the gloves. We have, once again here, we have Morales with the winning gloves on, the same gloves that he was insistent on using, and he was able to get.
A good left hook by Raheem. Got the attention of Morales. He's also raked him with a right hand earlier.
Yeah, so you make a great point. Raheem is wearing the puncher's glove. Reyes, and Morales, regarded as the puncher in the fight, is wearing the protective glove. Winning, Morales has had hand problems in the past.
That's right.
Right, I got you.
And I don't see much difference. If you take the label off of the gloves and put no label on them, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference to me.
What about the fact that Winning is padded with foam and Reyes with horsehair? Some say that makes a difference.
It does make a difference, but it's not, to me, I've had both gloves on. I don't see much difference.
I'm sure Morales would say it's not about the gloves, it's about the fists.
Well, Morales is opening up now because he senses that Raheem is a little bit quicker and he's trying to overwhelm him.
That's what he's going to have to do, because he fights a technical fight. He's going to have his hands for him.
Morales getting in a chopping right hand inside. He has found some holes in Raheem's defense, but he's also gotten hit by Raheem's accurate punching.
But he's also noticing that Raheem's main defense is mainly to just bend down and to take a squat instead of rolling punches. So as a result, he's rather going to land his right hand by shooting it more straighter and shoot it shorter.
Round one, a more physical round than we've seen in previous Zahir Raheem fights.
No, we don't need that back. We don't need that back. Okay.
When you throw the right hand, watch out with the leg. Come on, the right hand is what you need. Don't be short with a punch. Give him a little bit of water.
Con la misma agua, con esa fuerza.
Don't push your shots. You're looking good.
Relax, baby. Relax. Master, you work hard for this. This is your night.
I got it, baby.
You got that round. That was your round, baby.
Stay on in that jab. That jab. Move. Get about here. Come with it. Good.
One thing Raheem did in the first round was to take the crowd out of the fight, but it was only the first round.
That's right. Mainly his left hook right there, but he's going to have to be careful, because Morales is going to be a little bit more aggressive, I think, now.
Raheem effectively took away Morales' jab, too. Morales threw 13 jabs, didn't land any. Ultimately resorted to power punches and went 7 out of 30. Harold Letterman gave Zahir Raheem round one on his scorecard, probably because of the two solid left hooks. Raheem in the middle of the ring, beating Morales to the punch and landing his own jab. Morales trying to come across the top with the right hand, but Raheem managed to step aside.
Morales' balance is not too good tonight.
Sometimes it's not good early in a fight.
No, he's off balance a lot. When he throws his punches, he finishes up off balance a lot. But he still is a big puncher. And that's why I didn't put so much emphasis on the gloves in the fight with Pacquiao, because he's a good puncher himself.
Manny, in recent years, virtually every single one of Morales' fights against a opposition has gone the distance. He's a good puncher, but he's not an intimidating puncher. He's a great fighter.
Well, you actually look at Pacquiao outside of Barrera, I don't think he's knocked out too many of the top quality guys neither. When you get to the top level, it's a little different.
Yep.
But Morales has been fighting a lot of top fighters for the last few years more so.
Hard right hand, guys. Zahir Raheem is seizing the initiative. He's outboxing Morales right now. He's beating him to the punch. He's fighting the fight that he wants to fight, and he's doing pretty well.
Doing very well.
Erik Morales sometimes seems lethargic against opponents who are not fellow superstars. So many of his fights have been big fights that, as Larry pointed out, he tends to drop to the level of his opposition. He doesn't look really hot tonight.
Erik.
When that happens, he usually finds a way to correct things and to win the fight. But he prides himself on his boxing ability, and I don't know if he is yet convinced that he can't box with Raheem. Once that happens, then you'll see him attack.
Well, Morales loves competition and said before this fight, it'll be fun to fight somebody who's different from the other opponents I've fought. I haven't tested myself against a slick boxer. I think I can do it. Now there are questions.
All right, check it out. Jab, baby. It's your shot. All right.
Next Wednesday, it's the season premiere of Inside the NFL. Join Bob Costas, Chris Collinsworth, Dan Marino, and Chris Carter for picks, analysis, and all the highlights of the first week of the NFL season.
Right hand. All right. Now, when you get inside, he's trying to beat you to the punch. All right. You're gonna have to beat him back to the punch. You gotta work inside to get the hell out of there. Stop blunting.
It's very difficult, so be sure you're aggressive. Don't get over Salas there because he's very difficult, very elusive.
Power punches through round two. CompuBox finding Morales landing 15 out of 63. Raheem, 18 out of 54. Slight edge to Raheem. Raheem has been way more effective with his jab than has Morales. Harold Letterman gives the first two rounds of the fight to the lesser-known fighter. So former American Olympian Zahir Raheem, whose professional career has been a disappointment to him and to some boxing fans, has carved out the beginnings of a potential upset bid. Morales jabbing to the body.
But he jabs so hard that he actually gets off balance after he throws his jab sometimes. His right leg is totally in there.
Raheem's looping over the top with the right, and now hooked to the body, and there's a big right hand by Morales.
A lot of swinging, not much landing. Right now, Raheem has a much better fix on the rhythm of Morales than Morales does on him.
I agree, Larry, and it's being a big factor right now. Because Morales pushes everything off on that simple, hard 1-2. And right now, Raheem is doing more different things, better upper body movement, everything.
You wouldn't believe this is the same fighter who fought Rocky Juarez.
This has been a tremendous round for Zahir Raheem. Raheem has stood in, traded shots with Morales, gotten the better of the exchanges, shown strength and power in addition to his boxing skill. This round has been a showcase for how good Zahir Raheem might be.
And Morales is fighting mainly on his left feet a lot of the time. His whole body is leaning over his left feet, and Zahir is taking advantage of that by landing much faster punches. The thing that Zahir's got to watch out for is that right hand still, because if he ever gets caught with that long right hand that Morales is shooting, he's going to have some problems.
Body shot by Raheem, great left hook upstairs. There are stretches of these rounds where Zahir Raheem is totally dominant, because as both Larry and Emmanuel have pointed out, he's the one who's controlling the rhythm of the fight.
Deep breath now. Come on, give me a deep breath.
Todo por abajo, Erik.
Everything in the bottom, inside the back. Don't throw any punches on top. Hit him in the body.
Te está recargando el cuerpo, te va a cansar.
Yeah, that's right, John.
Just relax, take your time, put the combination together.
Relax,
Now,
John. You all right? You look good. So you ain't got to push. You ain't got to push.
You
Relax.
got all downstairs,
The
too.
knockout gonna come.
All right.
It's gonna come. I see.
Everything cool? All right, baby. You went a long time to get here. Man, you here. We done went through the first 3 rounds. He ain't got nothing, baby.
The Mexican and Mexican-American fans in this crowd have gone silent, shocked and or discouraged by what they